It was a whole screenshot out there with her in there. It's deleted now, but
Oh,
like
they
they
just
just like if I did that to you, how would you?
thousands of dollars. It's unbearable. You have to get a whole new
He
system. Yada yada
said
yada.
the days go slow, but the years go fast. And I've never
Man,
felt something.
ah, 3 words to describe my 2024.
Yep.
Welcome back to episode 17 of the Westmoreland Bros podcast.
How you doing? How you feel? How you be? It's your boy K, and I'm with my brother.
Z.
As always, you see what I'm saying? Thank you for clicking this video. We got some good content for y'all today, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just want to jump off and just start with talking about Travis Hunter. Do you know who that is?
Yes,
All
vaguely.
right. Okay, but you know he's a football player. He won
Yep,
Heisman, and he's
saw that.
very
Yep.
good. Cool.
Yes.
Have you heard anything about his girlfriend?
Yeah, I've seen a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so look, the latest. It's been so much around her. Her is you, okay? Now listen, she has so many issues, bro. It stems from getting angry at the man after he wins on camera looking crazy, to her not standing when he wins the Heisman and the coach got to tap her on the shoulder, to her recent stupid decision. She posted heart eyes with the money tongue under Ant's basketball post.
Okay,
You're
wait. Was that
somebody's
confirmed? Was
fiance.
that confirmed? Did you
It was
look?
confirmed. It was a whole screenshot out there with her in there. It's deleted now, but like this was confirmed by people,
Oh.
bro. Like everybody went to the post. If you go to Ant's page right now on the first post that he just did, you're gonna click the comments, and the biggest one up there is who came looking for the two emojis with the girl, bro. Everybody's looking for it, bro. But yeah, it's crazy that he need to get out, bro. He need to get out. Go watch the movie Get Out. Look at your girl. Get out.
I'm not necessarily trying to defend her, but I saw she replied to some of it. She said something like she didn't want to stand up because she didn't want to block the camera view of him. And then I saw some other videos popping up about her talking about how he would drop her off at the club or some party or whatever, and then come pick her up afterwards or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. I don't know.
How?
The relationship is interesting, but everyone got to learn from themselves.
Amen. That's why you stay out of people's business, but it just sucks when your business is public.
No, no, very public. Someone said she was the last to stand up and the first to sit down. I was like, oof.
Dang, that's
Yeah,
tragic.
yeah, that's 100% tragic for real. And speaking of tragic and tragedy and pain, I have a blind ranking based on that. The pain, the hurt. Okay, so I
Death
want you
is
to
one.
blind. No. I want you to blind rank these pains in life. I want you to blind rank these things that just hurt the soul, man. So the first one we got is you get home and you see the food place forgot some of the food you ordered, bro, and it's late. Late, you can't go back. So you're going out, you're
Okay,
hungry.
you talking about like a DoorDash, like it's just a meal, or you talking
Nah,
about
no, no, no.
groceries?
Like you're driving. You're
Okay.
driving. Go to the drive-through. They about to close. You
Oh,
get your food. You get home, and you missing some of the food. Let's say a fry, a large fry, or something like that.
that's the rage is on 10. You want to go. You want to go burn the restaurant down. You don't ever want to eat there again. You want to complain to the top manager who doesn't even do anything. It's all bad. It's all bad. 4.
Four. Now you said all that to be four. You set
Yeah,
me up.
man.
I thought you was gonna say higher. Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
it's 4 because it's so much other things out there that bring pain, and I've been dealing with that pain since a kid. So it's like I know how to deal with it, and I'm gonna still eat. So it's not the end of the world, but it does suck. It's a
No,
pain.
yeah. I think I agree. I think it was worse when we were kids. Like that was very heartbreaking. But anyway, next on the list is your car breaks down.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get to the car. What's even worse is when like you're with somebody and they're like, "Hey, check the food." Hey, nah, nah, I'm not gonna check. We good. Or like if it's vice versa, you tell somebody, "Hey, check the food first before we pull up." No, it's in here. I know we good. And then you get home. Oh, that's even worse. That'll
You
make it almost a
always have to
3.
check. You
You
always
gotta
have to
check
check.
at McDonald's, especially. Just don't even buy
Yeah.
McDonald's. They don't even got no sales
Yeah,
no more.
don't do that, yeah.
But car breaking down is 2.
Yeah.
Car breaking down is two. I didn't say one because this is only the second thing on your list, and I said two because it's a horrible thing. And I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking because it's winter here, but yeah, it becomes a tragedy with no car pretty quick. Good thing we have Ubers nowadays, whereas 10, 20 years ago you had to get a cab and stuff, which is a little worse because it's not on an app. You got to call and stuff, but you got Uber now. Call. I mean, just dial in,
Yeah,
put
I
your
don't even know
payment,
how
and they
to
take it.
order. Yeah, I don't know how to order a cab. I'm very grateful for Uber and Lyft for the few times I need them. I don't use them often. I'm not some gold member or whatever the standard is, but yeah, no, 100%. It was definitely used to be worse. And two, I think the problem is like figuring out what it's gonna take to fix your car. Because getting an Uber, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever it is to get where you're going. But then having to have the money to fix your car. Like recently the car broke down probably a few months ago, whatever. And without like some kind of, it's not insurance, it's a warranty. Without that warranty,
Yeah.
it would have cost me like 800, bro. I was so sick. I'm like, no. But with it, it only cost like two. So that was much more bearable to have that warranty. But if you ain't got no warranty, man, you got to pay some crazy amount because cars are stupid expensive. At halftime, you end up
Stupid.
paying for something where the car ain't even worth that in the first place.
Nope. That's why you need to know your mechanic too, man. Get a trustworthy
Yes.
mechanic or
Yes.
bring somebody in your life who does cars to go with you because these mechanics will finesse you out your money, especially if you're
Scam.
older. Shout out our older folks out there. Do not get finessed by these young cats out here, man.
Scams, no, for real. I don't know if you ever seen this one video, but it was like a news reporter, and they were like conducting an investigation to
Yeah.
see if a plumber would like scam them, whatever. And pretty much all they did was like
Yep.
loosen like one bolt on a HVAC system, I think, and all of them were trying to run up the money, thousands of dollars. It's unbearable. You have to get a whole new system, yada yada yada. And they're like, no, actually, it only took one. Just tighten this right here, and that was it. And it was so embarrassing, bro. It's all bad, but yeah, people will 100% try to scam you. It's very few people who won't.
That was a good study. I was happy when they did that because
Oh
for the
yeah,
people who did good, it's like, hey, like, your reputation is up there now. But for everybody on camera who did not do good, we saw your faces.
yeah, no, that's
We
all bad.
saw.
It's all bad. Next on the list. So right now you have car breakdown at 2, and you have losing your food pretty much at 4. The next one is you drop your phone and the screen cracks.
Um,
Something you actually live with for a long time.
yeah, I'm probably say five. Cause like I don't even care about my phone no more. I'm not I'm not one of these youngins out here who gotta be snapping everybody they know and texting the whole city and FaceTiming all day, every day. Or social media. It's so much. Like I just don't care. I don't
No,
care. Like
at all,
sometimes I
at
want to
all.
give my phone up. Like I'm not gonna lie, for a while, I was gonna go get a flip phone for like 30 days and see if I could do it. No cap, just to save money because it's like I don't need a
Really?
phone. Yes, I was like, the only thing I do, I'm like, if you need me, call me. I don't like texting like that no more. So I was gonna do it, but it's just hard when you got this podcast because like I need to repost stuff and do this,
Ah,
this, and that. If I
yeah.
wasn't like into social media with the podcast though, like I dead was thinking about it, like
Really? You're
heavy.
gonna switch
Yes.
over?
Yes.
Well, I did not know that. That's very interesting.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't have known either until you texted me and it was green, or you tried to FaceTime me. But like, I got an iPad too, so it's like if I really want to FaceTime, I don't even FaceTime on my phone like that. I do it on my iPad. So I was
yeah,
like, I don't even need this phone. Well, I do
yeah.
now,
How
but
much were they gonna charge you?
for what I never called them and saw. But I used to
Oh,
work with all them
okay.
companies, so it's bro. The little flip phones have no data, so you pay $15 unlimited everything.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's a really good price. It's honestly tempting, but yeah, I'm same thing.
Yeah,
I mean, the podcast, trying to grow this and whatnot, so it's
that's
kind of
the
tough
only
to,
reason.
yeah, it's kind of tough to not have a smartphone. Anyway, next
Facts.
on the list, you have 3 and 1 open. Next on the
Yeah.
list is you trip going down the stairs.
Dang down
Going down the stairs.
one.
Up the yeah, up the stairs is too easy.
Down the stairs is just like, wow, you gotta be very smart to do that. Like super smart.
Nah, yeah.
That's painful. That's when you said it, the first thing I thought about was me losing another tooth. And I don't want to have that happen. So I
Yeah.
gotta rank that
No.
one.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I saw this video. It was I think yesterday. And that's another reason I have a smartphone because it helps me kind of, see what's going on in the world. But it was two young girls, and they were like recording themselves singing. It was like some other country, or yeah, country, whatever it was. And she fell to her death. She literally tripped over, like, I don't know. You know how they have, like, you go down into like a subway, right? It was something like that, but it was like very open at the top. Like, wasn't much of anything blocking it off. So she just fell right down. She probably just hit her head or something. But yeah, she died that way. So like falling downstairs is a very dangerous and inconvenient thing, to say the least.
Cause when you fall upstairs, like you be walking and like boom, you might hit your shin or knee. Like
Right,
that's
right.
really the worst of it. If you hit your face,
Hmm.
you're really stupid. But like falling down the stairs, every body part is getting hit. Like you can't
Oh
stop
yeah.
that.
No, you
Dang,
need to
that's
grab onto a
tragic.
you have to grab onto a railing and just like bite that bullet with whatever that's your arm. But no, yeah,
No,
it
I
was
ain't
super
gonna.
tragic. All the comments were like, "Where's the fence at? The railing? Yada yada yada." I'm gonna see if I can find the video, but yeah, it was interesting. I think the way it looked flat, but I think there was like a little ledge. I don't know, but it wasn't much. It wasn't much. You would definitely have to be paying attention, and obviously they're not from there. They weren't paying attention, so that wasn't a good
Uh,
combination. Yeah.
You know, I always wonder about that. I wonder about like death a lot and just like the last moments people have. So like
Man.
I just wonder like if it hit her brain that quick enough, like I'm falling, this is not good at all. Or if it was just like just how we fall. Like if I was to fall back right now, my heart would fall and I get a little scared, but like, you know, that's all I get. I don't think too much because it's the process of it. So it's just crazy. You just fall to your death and she probably didn't even know.
Yeah, no, 100%. Things like that happen all the time. Even when like with shootings or whatever, where the bullet goes like wild and it hits somebody and they just die. It's like,
Straight
dang, like
bullet.
they didn't even know. So
They
it's
didn't even
just
know nor deserve it. And I'm not saying the person they were trying to shoot did. I don't know. But like innocent bystanders with the straight bullets, like that's what they say. Bullets don't have a name, man. It's a crazy world out there. Stay safe, man.
100%. But your last one is someone steps on the back of your brand new shoes. So we can say new Jordans. So that's at your
I
three.
had three open, right?
Yeah, that's at your three.
That's a good three. It could have been two depending on the shoe. But yeah, that's a good three because it's just like why are you walking that close to me? Like, what do you want from me? Did you want to step on my shoe? I don't need a sorry. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because at the end of the day, the shoe is stepped on. My shoe is scuffed. And guess who got to clean it?
Yeah,
Not you. If you were
yeah,
sorry, hey, let's go get a washcloth. You clean it. You sorry. Yep. But
yeah.
no, you're not sorry. You just did it because you was walking too close to me. Why are you so eager?
So what would you have to say to people who wear shoes because they want to look nice at a concert? Well, what about that then? Is that
Don't
an
do it.
exception? Don't do it.
Well, okay. If you're on the floor at said concert, never do it because your shoes are gonna get stepped on. Like factual. If you in the if you in the nosebleeds, go crazy because hey,
Mm.
I don't know if that's as packed as the other stuff. But the rest of the auditorium, like just general admission seats and stuff. Uh, it depends on the concert. If it's sold out, just don't wear too crazy nice shoes. Or I mean, wear them, and you're gonna have to understand you gotta clean them. Like you cannot be mad if you go to a concert. If you go to a fair with nice shoes on, you
Oh
cannot
yeah,
be mad. Like you can't, or a club
yeah,
or something.
no,
Like you can't.
yeah,
It's
no.
craziness.
Concert. Yeah, but a fair is like, bro. There's when I think of a fair, I just think of like animals, bro, and Dookie being on the ground. I
Animals
just
too.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why people would even. I don't know why people would even try to dress up nice there. It seems it's like a very farmy event to me personally. Like it doesn't really make sense.
It's like you can always look your best, but you don't
Yeah,
always have to try your hardest. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, and that's
Hmm.
for dudes and girls, because sometimes shorties will be out here, they gotta go to the grocery store with makeup on. They gotta go to the gas station with makeup on. They gotta go to wherever. And it's like, bro, you can naturally just look like you. You don't have to get all canked up with that all the time. Like, and if
Yeah.
ladies need to do that to feel pretty, I feel bad. Like, it's supposed to enhance your beauty. It ain't supposed to make your beauty. Like, put simple. And then when it come to dudes, this is a problem in Milwaukee. And like I say Milwaukee because I live here, so it might be a problem all over the US or the world. But I hate when we as men spend more, and this is Youngins out here really do it. You spend more money on your clothes than on your life. You'll be on the bus stop fitted up with Trues, Rocks, PRP, Amiri, whatever you want to name, bro. You will be slagged. You'll be
For the
looking
people,
clean.
for the people who don't know, how much does a pair of Trues cost, for example? For people who
So
don't know what
Trues, I
those
ain't gonna
are.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. True Religion jeans, they not really the price is not too terrible. They can average from $100, 150 to more. And like a lot of y'all be catching them sales. Cause let me tell you, I used to be signed up for their text messages and they be having a lot of 50 to 70% sales out there. So y'all
Mm.
really don't even got the money like that. You just catching a sale, which ain't a bad thing, but still, you buying all these expensive clothes. If you talk about Robin jeans, those are hundreds to thousands of dollars. If you talk about Armand or
For one
Amir
pair,
for one
correct?
pair, yes, one pair. Amiri jeans, the same thing. So it's like you spend hundreds of thousands if these jeans are real, and you're not even buying a car. You on a bus, cuz get your priorities straight, bro. Like, oh my soul, that's to everybody in Milwaukee. Like, we really be hustling, like in one way or another, one way or another. But like, put your money where it's supposed to go. Stop buying these clothes, man. Go buy the $20 hoodie, the $20 shirt that works just like all these designer stuff, bro. Like designer
Yeah.
clothes is the most finesse thing ever. Most finesse.
Oh, 100%. And the crazy part is when they point out people who are actually rich, like Bezos or what's his name,
Wrangler jeans.
Elon
Come on.
Musk. Right, the most casual G, bro. You don't even know what they're wearing, bro. They don't even dress rich. Or even I saw some
Oh,
crazy photo where it was like Jay-Z before he had X amount of dollars versus after. And it's like when he was worth
yeah.
like a couple million, he had crazy amount of gold chains. And then once he was worth like 100 million, he didn't even wear a chain. So it's like it's
It's
just
cool.
it's such a gap, bro. It's like trying to look rich versus actually being rich. You're not really fooling nobody.
No, that's a fact. And like if you do have the money to go get that stuff, like, hey, that's your money. You can do what you want. But
Do
I
what you
think what
want,
I'm
yeah,
stressing, like you are, you got to put the value in the right spot. If you have X
100%.
amount of dollars, don't go waste it on clothes and material stuff. Go get that apartment that you need. Go get that car that you need. Go invest something. But like, have that money like do something for you instead of just being on you and it does nothing. Like
Right,
literally.
and that's the last amount of money you had anyway.
Yeah,
So it's
for
really
real.
doing nothing for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all bad. But I earlier we were talking about the fears and or not the fears, but just the bad things in life. And you mentioned breaking another tooth. Can you please tell the audience about you breaking your tooth out? Because I don't think that's something we've ever really talked about. And that's really like a staple in our life. Like that tooth has been such a big part, obviously a huge part of you because it's you, but it's also been a big part of my life. And I feel like we don't really talk about it like that, like really at all. It's been so many years now.
Yeah, so basically story time. I'm a smile so y'all can see first. Right here is a fake tooth. It's just a whole fake tooth. So what happened was I used to be in gymnastics. I was in gymnastics growing up. Don't clown me for that because I crack you in your jaw. But I was in gymnastics growing up pretty much. Learning how to flip and working out with your own body, not taking these steroids that people take, not doing these fake workouts where they just shoot up. So anywho, working out. So I do flips even now. I do a backflip right now outside. Like I'm cool on it. So I was at my friend's house. Shout out Danielle. Shout out Isabel. Shout out Amanda. Those are the three homies back then. They still the homies. Still the homies. But shout out them. We was at Danny crib. Danny had a trampoline. Good size. So we all flipping because we all were pretty much in gymnastics besides I think Isabel. So like Danny and Amanda, sometimes I see while I'm working out
Oh,
with the
I didn't know
guys.
that. I
Yeah,
did not
yeah.
know that part.
Yeah, sometimes I would see them like I'll be working out with the guys, they'd be over there with the girls because Amanda went to the same one as me. Danielle, I don't think
Oh.
she did, but that's why they always wanted me on the cheer team because I could flip. But back then I
Mm.
was like, ooh, that's a little like not really my vibe. But
Yeah.
looking back, I really wish I kind of did it because like regardless of what you are, you can do cheerleading, like it's fun, and
Yeah.
especially like that would have been great for me in school. But anywho, I'm at her house. We ju- we jumping around on a trampoline, and usually trampolines have a net. So like if you bounce too far, the net's gonna grab you. You're just gonna be awkwardly like that. So Danny didn't have the net anymore, or maybe ever, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I do a front flip and like I land it, but when I land, it's like I over rotated. So then this is the trampoline, and like this is me coming forward. Boom, I over rotated, and my knuckle will be my face. Boom, it just hit the straight metal part of the trampoline. So your boy's mouth was busted. I'm gushing out blood, and I feel pain. I want to cry, but I'm a real G, so I ain't crying in front of my shorties. The three girls I couldn't cry in front of, I held it in. And like I go in the
You
house,
did. You did,
I
yeah.
did. I go in the
Yeah.
house of her granny crib and I hold my mouth and she like, let me see. And I show her it. And she like,
Uh,
was your tooth always missing? And I'm like, Granny, how my tooth was always missing? This is what just happened. This happened. Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I'm like, heck no. And then in the process of actually going in, I feel my tooth in my hand, but like I just let it,
oh,
I let it drop when I go inside because like I just like, bro, I don't care. I let it drop. So then she called moms come get me, and as soon as I get in the car with moms, bawling, like straight
man.
hollering, screaming,
Man.
crying,
Was I
like.
there? Because I feel like I saw you get in the car. I don't remember if I was there or not. Or if you just told the story,
I
you just told the
don't
story
think
so many
so.
times. Okay,
I
yeah,
don't think
that's
so, but I don't
crazy.
remember because I sat in the front. I feel like if
I
you
don't
was there, you
either.
would already been in the front. But I don't think you were
Yeah,
there.
right. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like I heard the
then
story so many times I can't remember.
yeah, but then I get in the car with her and go home. I can't eat nothing. I hate
Man,
drinking because it feels weird. You don't understand how much pressure is in your mouth pause
so
until
much.
something is affected. So like
Yes.
even just to drink, the suction that takes pause is like it hurt the tooth right here because 3/4 of the tooth was gone. So the 1/4 that was left, it was just hanging, bro. So like as soon as I do something, I just felt it tugging. I was like, I don't have no, I can't do it. I can't do it. So then long story short, the girls found my tooth. They're like, hey, we found your tooth. I'm like, keep it, I don't need it. And then I went to the dentist sometime after that,
I wish you would have
and
kept it. Looking back, I wish. I
yo,
know it was in the
I would
moment, but
frame it right now. Like
yeah, I
what?
wish you would have kept it. God dang it.
That'd have been clutch. But I go
I
to the doc,
know.
or not the doctor. I go to the dentist, and they fix it up. I kind of forget what they do at first because it's been so many years. But I've had multiple surgeries on my mouth for it.
Man.
The last one I finally
So
had a
many.
few years ago was them literally grabbing the remainder of the tooth that was in the like in my what is this called again? I'm tripping out. 'Cause I
Your
have to hear the
gums?
story. My gums. My tooth is in my gums like yours are at home right now. And they
Mm.
literally had to put something on it, and the doctors just whammed it out. And they shot me up, which was numb, but I still felt that a little pain and pressure. So then once they clear off my tooth, it's completely empty now. And then with this tooth and this one, behind both of them is something holding this tooth here. So like,
Hmm.
yeah. But I had a flipper or what you would call kind of like dentures. I had that for a while for some years where I could just take this tooth in and out. And I didn't mind it at the time. Sometimes I didn't like it. But now that I have this permanent one, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish I just kept the flipper because I
Really?
just, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes it just be annoying me, and I feel like I don't know. It just be certain things that bother me. So then I'm like,
Hmm.
man, I just kind of want the flipper. So if this ever break again, I got my flipper upstairs still that I've had for years. I'm just flopping back in and never have a surgery on it again. Cause
That's
it's
you know
annoying, bro.
based on how you said they put it in. I don't think it's gonna come out again unless you have some kind of crazy incident like you did on the trampoline. But
Yeah, I to add to this story, he's gonna remember when I say it. We
I was
were
gonna say something.
This was before I had my permanent tooth, and this is a permanent
Yeah,
one. Like D
that's
said,
what
this
I was
shouldn't
gonna
come
say. Keep
out.
going. Yeah.
So one day we lived at our house. For anybody close to us, you know where that was.
Yeah, Lena.
And
Yep.
we literally were fighting. Boys always fight, nothing to it. So
Right.
Zach is literally like slamming me into this red like love couch sack we had,
It's like a
and
love seat.
like
Yeah.
yeah, love seat. And like it's all just like my stomach area and like my chest kind of like he just grabbing me and like boom, just like this, pretty much. And then all of a sudden, one of the times he do it, my tooth pop out. Like it just I feel it pop out, and I'm like, yep, that's all gone. Yep, that's it. Okay. Couldn't go to school. I'm like, not going to school like this.
Horrible.
Bro,
Horrible. And you didn't
out of
have the
nowhere.
flipper. You didn't have the flipper because you
No.
could. It was like metal sticking out. Oh, that was
Yes.
so. That was one of the few
That's what it
times just like,
was.
oh.
Now you remind me, they put a pin in my mouth for the first time I did it. So the
Yeah.
pin, a pin pretty much goes in a fake tooth to the real tooth and it holds it in. So Zach had knocked that tooth out. So then, like he was saying, the pin was showing, which, like he
Yeah.
said, is just a skinny black little thing. But like,
Man.
if my tongue touched it, it would be pointy like a sharp tooth. So like, it was all bad. I had to go to the dentist within a day or two, and they had to put another one in there. But that's why I had to get rid of that because they're like, this isn't permanent. I had to grow up. By the time I was grown, my mouth was fully developed. So then they could
Right.
like do stuff like that, like permanently. Because this was the one option, and the second option was an implant. And an implant tooth is when they literally like put something in your gums and then they screw the tooth in there. So like that's definitely
Hmm.
yeah. And the only reason I
I
didn't do
never
that,
heard of that. That's crazy.
yeah, that's like the best you can get. And the only reason I didn't do that is because I think I was super nervous at the time.
That's
And
no.
yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I want something to be in my gums because we know somebody who passed away years ago because the dentist gave her a gum infection and it literally
Hmm.
killed her. Like she lost all ended up losing all her teeth and like that led to her death. And I don't know specifically what like sickness or virus or infection she caught from the
Right.
doctor from the mouth or dentist or whatever. But
Yeah.
when I heard that and I thought about it, I'm just like, nah, and
Not
I'm
even
not with
worth it.
anesthesia.
Yeah.
No, no, and I'm not with anesthesia. Like I never want to be on anesthesia because like
Yeah.
some people don't wake up. And like I
Yeah.
don't want to die because I had to get a tooth or a surgery. Like, no. I've never
Not
broke a
worth
bone
it.
in my body, never had surgery on my physical body besides my tooth. And that's how I'm trying to keep it because I don't want to be put under like that.
Yeah, and that was, bro. I just found that out. Like, it may sound crazy, but like a few years ago, maybe that can actually kill you. I didn't even know that. Maybe it's because
Bro, our
I've never
family
been
died
under
from
it.
it.
No, bro, I don't remember that. Who?
So okay, our grandpa, his dad, it was either his dad or our grandma's mom on our black side. So either grandma's dad or grandpa's dad literally died in the chair. Like they have the
From
newspaper article to this
anesthesia.
day. Yes. He was and for
Dang,
dentist work,
I don't
for
remember
dentist
that.
work, cuz.
I don't remember
Yes.
that.
So that was in my head too, because like Pops told us about that as a kid, you just don't remember. And like that always stuck with me where I'm like, he died in the chair from a dentist?
I
Like
don't remember
I
that.
can't.
I don't remember that. I think
Yeah.
it's DC Young Fly's like fiance or girlfriend or
Yeah,
whatever.
man.
That's the one where I was like when I saw like that she died from that, I was like,
Yes.
what? I didn't even like I guess I didn't remember because of that situation with our
Yeah.
family. But like at the time I thought I just never even knew. I was like, that is so crazy that you could really like die from that. I thought, it was just something where they really just knocked you out. I didn't think that it would actually kill you. Like I don't know how slow it makes your heart or what it exactly does to your body, but just seeing that some people can die from that, it's like it makes you not want to do it. But the dentist, bro,
No.
like you said, the pressure, especially with your tooth, bro, it has
Yeah,
such an effect on your body, bro. You can't it feel
man.
like you can't even function. But two, the thing
You're
that
not
gets me
wrong.
too about them is that when they're doing the operation, like they're in your mouth, but it feels like they're in your brain, bro. It feels like they're in your brain, like the ringing and the sounds, bro. It is absolutely terrifying, absolutely
I mean,
terrifying. So it's like,
the whole process is horrible. Everything you said, and then just on top of like, you have to have your mouth open the whole
oh yeah,
time. Like, it's just very
it's an
uncomfortable.
inconvenient. Yeah, it's
It's
inconvenient.
such an
Oh my gosh,
inconvenience,
lips
bro.
getting dry, your tongue can't even get your lips wet. You just out there dying,
Oh,
lips cracking.
horrible,
Oh my
bro.
gosh, yeah,
Lips
no,
cracked, bro. Like what? Like, and then
nah.
with this fake tooth, this made it worse. Like when I used to get cleanups, because me personally, I don't get cleanups anymore because I brush my teeth every day, so I don't need a dentist. That's
He
just
said, yeah,
dumb to me.
I'm good for that.
Like
I don't need to.
every 6 months, my butt. But anywho, when I
Yeah.
used to go every 6 months, because moms would make the appointment when we lived with them, bro, they floss you and stuff, and they see your chart before you get in there, bro. Why are you still trying to floss my fake tooth, bro? I had to snap on a lady for that, bro.
You
I'm like,
did? You said something?
bro, she tried to do it, and I closed my mouth. I'm like, no, I'm like, don't do any of these teeth right here. I'm like, this is my fake tooth, and every time y'all mess with it, it feels super uncomfortable, and I think it's gonna come
Oh,
out because they don't understand how that pressure feels, bro. Because
oh,
if you, it's a certain type of floss I have to use to even get in between here. So it's like,
I don't know what
I
that's called.
know, I don't know what it's
You're
called either,
not
but
water flossing.
nah, it's just literally it's a stick with a little pointy end, and then it's string to follow. So you got to put the pointy end through and you feel it and
Oh.
you pull it out the other side and you floss like that. So like I do
Mm.
that carefully. I do that at my pace because I know I can feel my gums when they hurt. Them people can't, dog. They just like if I did that to you, how would you feel? Like literally, bro,
Yeah,
OJ
nah.
style. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like
No.
crazy. Speaking of all the dentistry and all the just we speaking of the years, man. It's crazy because this podcast is being filmed December 21st. We're coming to the end of 2024 already, man. And there's a good saying out there from a country artist who I forgot, but he said the days go slow, but the years go fast. And I've never
Man.
felt something so much in my life before.
Man,
I
that's a
have,
beautiful
but I'll just
saying.
say that for this one. But that's just the realness of it. So I want you, in your best way, briefly, 3 words to describe your 2024.
Ah, 3 words to describe my 2024.
Yep. And while you're thinking about it, you could talk about stuff that happened in 24 and then put the word to it. You can do whatever you want.
I would say happy, sad, and grateful. That's what I would say. 2024,
Peace out and
we
grateful.
had some big deaths between Jose and our grandpa Al. Those are absolutely heartbreaking. And grandpa was older. He lived a very full life. Jose was so young, so that hit a little differently. Than happy because I got married, and marriage is a pretty big thing in life, and seeing everyone come together for a wedding is a very beautiful thing. And
Fire wedding. Fire wedding.
grateful because of everything, man. Everything. I think people get kind of caught up in what they don't have. They don't realize what they do have. So just realizing, even right now, I'm talking to my brother. Everyone don't have a brother. Everyone's brother isn't even alive. So the fact that I can even talk to my brother right now and record a podcast, I'm truly grateful for that. I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on my back. Grateful for that. It's a lot of things that we just take for granted that everyone doesn't have, and we just don't really think about it. So I would say happy, sad, and grateful probably describe my 2024. How about you?
What's up? I would say heartbreak. I would say gratitude as well. And then I would say um a third word. That is tough. I'm gonna describe the first two and think of the third one. But heartbreak for the reasons you said. I mean, we lost some good family members, some strong pillars. I mean, even Aaron or Chase, you saw on Instagram, who we used to go to school with, passed away.
Yeah.
Got shot up sadly. So it's been a year of death. As always, but I think, like you said, some of these deaths definitely hit harder and just reminded me how bad death can sting. So heartbreak for that, gratitude, because like you said, despite the heartbreak and tragedies of life, none of us still want to die. We still want to live. You know what I'm saying? We happy to have life. We happy to have our family and friends around. I'm happy for that. Like you said, having a house, food, um, a job, even if I don't like the job, like I gotta talk to myself on days where it's like, yeah, you don't like this job, but does it give you money? Yep. Do you provide for yourself and your family? Yep. Like it's just that simple. That's what it comes down to. The third one. I would say, so I don't know. That's crazy. A third
You
word?
asked the question.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think about it for me. I really didn't.
That's fair. It's on the spot. We love it.
Yeah, a third one. Oh, and gratitude, like you said, specifically for the brother. I don't know why. I was in the car the other day at work, and I thought about that. I'm like, dang, because I was thinking like how much you made me as well. Like, and it was like, I don't even know where I would be without a brother. Like,
Right.
I don't even know. Like that's just crazy. It'd be sad. But
It is crazy.
shout out all the what is that called? Not single kids
Siblings.
out there. No, not siblings, lonely ones. What are those called?
Only child.
Oh yeah. Shout out the only childs out there though. Y'all cool too though. Y'all got a lot of friends hopefully. um
You're a jerk.
the third one, I would just say surprising. That keeps coming in my head. Surprising.
Yeah.
Um I'd say surprising just because as you get older, you just constantly change with your mental state, with your thinking, with just a lot. So it's a, I think that in itself is surprising because growing up, you can always hear that your mindset's going to change. And like, hey, yeah, you feel this way 100% today, but in a few years, it may be different. You like, huh? Like, nah, not me. But then in a few years, you like, nah, like that makes sense. Like 100% me.
Yeah.
So it's all about growth and development. And I think that's what it is. So shout out 2024. We gonna miss our people, but hey, catch us in 2K25, man.
And thank you for 100 subscribers. I don't know where we're sitting at the drop of this video, but we just hit 100 subs a few days ago. So we're truly grateful and we appreciate that, man. We ain't
Triple
never gonna stop.
digits.
We ain't never
We
gonna
ain't,
stop, man.
can't stop, won't stop. No diddy. Thank you for watching episode 17 of the Westmoreland Bros podcast. Please like, comment, share with your mom, granny, cousin, sister, brother, whoever. And always subscribe.